Hello guys and welcome back. So in the previous video we have added all of these helicopters and vehicles. Now in this video we will add the gangsters and also we will create the gangster AI. Okay, and that gangster will walk in this area, but if the player come closer to the gangsters, then the gangster will start just shooting the player, because as you know that this player will be the enemy of the gangster. Okay, so let me just move this player now outside right there, and actually let me remove this chopper from the gangster house because it looks really ugly for now. Okay, and the size of it is also a lot more bigger than we expected. Okay, so now as you know that we have these rebels in here inside the prefabs, we have this rebels. So these are the prefabs for the rebels, but if you go inside the geometry, in here you will find the meshes of the rebels, as you can see, and if you click on the rig of it, it is humanoid, as you can see. Okay, so make sure that your rebels is also set to humanoid. Okay, and after that select your own rebel. Okay, for example, if you want to add some rebel, so just first of all select it. I will add this rebel first of all, so I will simply drag and drop the rebel, or you can say the gangster, in here, and after dragging and dropping him, let's move him down below and let's click on prefab unpack completely. After that, if we click on it, let's change its name to gangster 1. Okay, and once you name it, let's check the animation on this gangster. The animation for these gangsters will be the same as for the policeman. Okay, so if we go inside the extreme special force folder, then inside characters animations, and let's select these animations. Okay, right here as you can see, this is the running animation. So if we drag and drop our gangster in it, as you can see, this will be the gangster running, and if you check this animation, as you can see, this is the shooting animation, this is the walking, and this is the death animation. Okay, so the animation for this gangster will be the same, but if you want to use your own animation and different animation, then you can add your own as well, but make sure that your animation type is set to humanoid. Okay, and also your gangster character is also set to humanoid, or else your animation will not work, or it will look a little bit funky. Okay, so now as you can see, the animator on this gangster is already added and the avatar is also added. What we need to do now is go ahead inside the scripts, and in here let's create a new folder by the name of gangsters, and in here let's create a new C# script by the name of gangster1, and also create a new C# script by the name of gangster1 waypoint navigator. Now if we click on this gangster1 right here, drag and drop this gangster1 script in the gangster1 waypoint navigator script, let's move it to the top right there. Okay, and let's just simply open up this first one and also open up this second script as well. So as you can see, these are the two scripts which we will be using, and with that open, let's open up the police officer script. Okay, which is this one, police officer script, and with this also open up the police waypoint navigator script, which is this one. So once you open these scripts, then from the police officer script, let's just simply copy all of this code from here. Okay, and click on gangster1, and let's remove the start and update function from here, and right here paste all of the code. Let me tell you guys that the AI for the police officer and the gangster will be a lot more similar. Okay, I mean 90% of it will be similar, and the only changes which we will be doing, I will show you that what that changes will be. But let me first of all set the code. Okay, now as you can see it is setted. So now if we scroll down, okay, first of all we don't need this wanted level reference, so we will remove this wanted level reference from there, and also remove this wanted level code from this if condition. Okay, remove this one as well, and also from this one as well. Okay, we just want to say that if the player is not in the vision radius and in the shooting radius, the gangster will walk. If the player is in vision radius, the gangster will chase the player, and if the player is in the shooting radius and also is in the vision radius, then the gangster will simply shoot the player. Right here, remove this wanted level script code as well. We will leave the other code as it is. The walk function will be the same, also the chase function, and the other function will also be similar. Okay, so once you do these changes, let's go ahead and click on Gangster 1 waypoint navigator. Let's remove this code from there. Then click on this police waypoint navigator. From here, let's just simply copy all of this code. Oops, let me do it again. Let's copy it, get back right here, paste it, and now instead of the police officer, let's click on change all occurrence and change this to Gangster 1. That is it. Okay, so the code will be, as I told you, 90% similar to the police officer code. Okay, we type the code in that way in which we can use this code again and again, so you can say that this code is reusable. Okay, so now we have the Gangster 1 script and also the Gangster 1 waypoint script right here. Now let's change this from police to gangster. Okay, because this is now no more the police script, this is the gangster script. So that will be it for this. Now if we get back right here, click on Gangster 1 right here. As you can see, everything is right there. We can add the moving speed of 0.9. The running speed will be 2.2. This everything will be added automatically. It needs the animator, so let's drag and drop the animator in there. Then it needs the player body, so drag and drop the player body. Then the player layer, the vision radius will be 25, shooting radius will be 15. Right here it needs the shooting raycast area, so if we go inside the gangster, let's create an empty game object by the name of shooting area. Let's click on Gangster 1 and drag and drop the shooting area in there. Then this player will be added automatically because we typed the code for it. As you can see right here in the start function, it will just add that reference automatically. After this, it needs the blood effect. So if you click on the police officer, as you can see, we have added the blood effect right there. So as you can see, to open up the reference, so if we click on the gangster, let's drag and drop the blood effect in there. Now it needs the gangster 1 script, so add that. And now it needs the current waypoint. And as you can see right here, we don't have any waypoint, so we will be adding the waypoints now for our gangster. So in order to do that, let's first of all scroll down right here to this position, and right here let's create an empty game object by the name of gangster waypoints. Let's focus on it. Okay, it is inside the ground, so let's move it outside the ground. Okay, make sure that it is on the surface like this. Okay, here it is. Now let's add the waypoints one by one. And let's just actually add the waypoints in the next video, and also we will add the animation for this gangster. Okay, so with this done, let's just end this video right here.